Hi everyone, I just wanted to jump in with a quick video for you guys this week. Sometimes me doing these videos is a little bit easier than typing a really long announcement. I also feel like once I'm past a paragraph, you guys don't read them anymore anyway. So just really quickly, I wanted to talk about last week. I got a couple emails about a quiz, and I was like, why are they emailing me about a quiz? There's not a quiz. Well, you guys were right. It was on the syllabus for last week, and I do apologize for that. For some reason, I had it in my head that it was this week. And I'm not just going to throw a quiz on you randomly. So we will have that quiz next week, and it'll be on monopolies, like it was supposed to be. And then I'm going to put a couple questions in there about comparative advantage as well. Maybe even a couple questions about interest rates, since that's what we're working on in the weekly writing assignment this week. So let's talk about this week's discussion board. I have it pulled up over here if you're wondering why I'm looking over here, just for the sake of having some notes up. But one thing I noticed last week and a little bit the previous week is that I know we're getting towards the end of the term, and these discussion boards might be getting a little bit monotonous for you, but unfortunately, that's the world we live in online learning. The discussion boards are our classroom. So that's why I'm asking you guys to make sure that you're answering each part of the discussion board that I asked for with more than a few sentences, okay? I mean, I know you can answer the question in 2 or 3 sentences, and that will get you competent. What I'm looking for is to make sure that you're absolutely proficient in the skill set that we're looking for, which are realistically the course objectives of this class. And we've been through this before, and I know a couple of you guys that have joined me in our weekly chat sessions. Microeconomics is not the easiest thing in the world to grasp. I get that. So that's why I try to make some of these discussion boards almost realistic so that you can see how it's working out in the real world, because economics is part of our daily lives as consumers, in the workplace, I mean, in every single thing that we do. So this week should be a little bit fun. It's all about searching with imperfect information, and I bring up the internet and catalogs. And let me tell you, this is an exciting time in marketing because there's a lot of different things going on with the internet and e-commerce, but I mean, I'm curious to see your take on if you think that catalogs are kind of taking a resurgence at all, and if maybe they're coming back. And I know that there's a few catalogs that I get in the mail that I absolutely love. I love my White House Black Market catalog, and I love my, what the heck is that brand? Athleta, from The Gap at this time of the year. I absolutely love that. Even my Land's End catalog. So let's just take a step back, take a look, and see what your thoughts are. Again, there's a couple different parts in the discussion board, so again, I'm looking for more than a few sentences, okay? A little bit more than 2 or 3 sentences for these discussion board posts. And that goes for the response post as well. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I don't know if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. The response post. Minimum is 2. And again, I'm looking for more than 2 or 3 sentences, even 3 or 4 sentences from you guys from your discussion board posts. If you want to do more posts and a little less content, I'm cool with that. If you want to do 2 minimum posts with a good bit of content, again, however way you want to approach it, just make sure you are super active on the discussion boards. So I think that's it. Quiz, we're going to reschedule that for next week. Make sure you're staying on top of discussion board posts and the content that I'm looking for on there. Oh, and I also wanted to talk about makeup work. I'm getting a lot of emails about making up quizzes and tests. And I know in the traditional classroom setting, if we have a test scheduled for the day, I generally ask for a doctor's excuse because, there's no reason that if you have a week to complete a quiz or a test that it shouldn't be done. That's really the standard that I'm looking for. If you want to make up a quiz or a test, please email me. And in that email, I want you to tell me the day and the time that you will be able to make up the test. And I will open it up for a specific time period, and you will only have the opportunity to take it at that point. And I will be taking off the 10% late penalty, because it's not fair for everybody else that does the classroom work on time, especially in an asynchronous environment where you have an entire, 4 or 5 days to complete a quiz that's really only 10 questions. I know the tests are a little bit longer. So with that being said, if you want to make up a quiz or a test, shoot me your game plan with specifics, and we'll go from there. And then also any of the weekly writing assignments that you guys have missed as well, you are more than able to make those up. Again, check out the syllabus. There's a 10% late penalty for anything that's handed in late. So I think that pretty much covers it. I hope you guys are having a great week. We are down to the wire here, so make sure you're working on your projects. I saw a couple of them in there, and this weekend is going to be a nice relaxing Memorial Day weekend for me. So I will take a look at those for those of you guys that handed them in, and I will get caught up on late assignments as well, because there's quite a few late assignments in there, and I do those after I do the current week grading. So I hope that helps clarify some things for you guys. Keep working hard. We're almost at the end, and I'll talk to you soon.